If you happen to be one of those privileged people who has this life all figured out, like this clip is probably not for you. Feel free to scroll. But if you're anything like me and you're on this journey and you're trying to figure it out, and you know you got flaws, you have things that you need to work on, you got things you need to improve about, then you're in the right place for it. I just wanted to share this. It's been on my energy, and I know I'm not the only one that's feeling like this. I want more. Like, even with all the incredible things that I get to experience every day, the places I get to go, the people that I've been able to meet, the privilege, the blessings, the favor over my life, my health. I want more resources, more reach, more access, more ownership of my time. I want to be able to be used better. I want to be a vessel, and I want more divine appointments. I want to be able to, make a positive impact on more and more people's lives. Like, that's how I want to leave my legacy, by just the fact that I was here made a positive impact on someone else. Like, it made somebody else's life better. Like, that's ultimately what I want for myself. But in this season of my life, what God and the universe is trying to teach me, and I say this with respect to however it is that you worship, whatever it is that you believe in, there's two traits or characteristics in people that God cannot do anything with. And I'm learning this more and more because of the relationship that I have with him. One, laziness, like a complacent, just a completely lackadaisical, shiftless person. Like, going to work 8 to 10 hours for somebody else is not enough. Like, that's you investing in somebody else's dream. And yes, you're being compensated for it. But if you want more, if you're looking to build more for yourself, your own personal brand, your own endeavors, your own ownership, like, you have to put the time in. You got to put the effort in. That's a given, right? But laziness, like, God and the universe cannot do anything with a lazy individual. You cannot be successful in anything if you do not show up too. God and the universe cannot do anything with I got it figured out, I'm not going to do that. Like a bullheaded stubbornness, God cannot do anything with a stubborn individual. And as much as I like to think that I'm an obedient child, and I see that about myself, I definitely have a rebellion in me. I definitely have a stubbornness. And I know a part of that is just a byproduct being in this flesh, being a human being. And maybe it's a defense mechanism. I got to find that balance between being obedient for him, being more open-minded to what he wants to change me into. I have to be more open to walking away from things of my old life, like being able to let go of certain connections, certain relationships, certain habits that I've had, coping mechanisms. Like, you got to be ready to let that stuff go. A lot of times when you want something new, you got to be prepared to like step away and move away from the old. And sometimes it's going to be things that you don't want to let go of. Like, sometimes that change that you think you want, that elevation, that level up, it's going to come with some form of sacrifice. To me, anything great that has happened to me, some of the dopest things, some of the best experience required me to put some things down. It required me to walk away from something or someone. And sometimes it was things that I didn't want to have to let go of.